But before I bring you our guests, let's take a moment to relieve some sights and sounds capturing the growing Ghana's possible exit. But before what is coming? Something that is coming tonight on the Frontline Major Exposé. We continue to remind our cherished listeners and viewers. Exposé title, Workers of Iniquities, set for next year. That would shake the very foundations here in Ghana. We urge all Ghanaians to stay alert and keep their eyes on the space for this much anticipated revelation. Folks, gauge the space. Adikesebia ebebano mami ebesiako na wehu no mebe yi adibia kire we any exposé kesia ebeba sa exposé no eno so ebepa wasofo mpanimfo atrofo na da na brabafo akohwifo bone asomoma na omugina wasorofie ho na omuye dede boe Christ ba boe say betua tai boe say na brabafo kwa. How the exposé will go is what you need to watch, and the format we call the Workers of Iniquities. Watch this, take a lesson.
They call themselves as the holy men of God. But beneath them lies darkness, evil, and wickedness. But now they've reached the breaking point, as the web or the front line has captured them.
Great, folks. I love it. Ozedane, behind the false holy crown lies what? Darkness. Now, exposé in next year. Brutal exposé. I have said it before and will say it again. If you call yourself a Christian, and you have been attending a church for more than 2 years, yet the very reason you entered that church has not been fulfilled by God, please, it's time to leave that church. What a they said a couple the first time. Sawoye Christo ni na wokwa soribi. Na sa so at least work for 2 years. That's the work for threshold. And then maybe 2 years is just the beginning, but that's the getting to your threshold. Nasa adekuntia wode call sa aso dem minima de crowd de call, but adebia nam so Ghana ni bia no once or sorry okura so bi nkwa. No, there's a reason why to call sa aso dem. Who kwakotie den lekusu any lekususu, whichever of the susu. Nasa adekuntia ma wo call sa 2 years. Sad ninya emmaye materialize unye hu ano unye hu eho fareba Israel free so demo. And I'm going to tell you what, me see then free so demo. Your continuous stay in that church is a waste of your time. Me mean the fed anymore. I'm telling you the hardest truth, which these people of color call black people don't simply like it. And I will speak unto your men of God who go and enter the sea. Women say me can the may say it is time, leave the place. Is not a house of God, a man-made center designed designed for the yes it is completely designed designed for for all sorts of exploitation. That's all there is to it. It is completely designed for what? For exploitation, and there is nothing that can change it. For human exploitation. oho no enye wo wasetena enye wo bia ese wotena na chese sa bia no wo free say kronkron bia enye kronkron bia ya ye ne se oho ene de bebu nipa epu oho ene de bebu nipa nse echi agi ni sika oho ene de nada enkontompo enabrabasam e dia tutrim. Do not be scared of the guy who pull a gun at you. They be a make us ask some chum. And so your tree too also. But then who you eye de wo fa ada kwan so esuro kwan so emumuyo bi kwan so no where then wo bo asem bi di two trim no ma won ho akwanya se kona kodwen ho na obedwen ho na wunya answer and eventually you have to fall to his prey. Now obeden your be kan obeji atum no akoso an waye wakoa na wasom no. On say Christmas eba mwa omuda so omudo on signboard any posters bebre abobokrom check who street in mu across your street across your signboard ubehu many animals extortionists for a real for foolish Galatians. They are about to preach another gospel to you. Say there is something unique coming and they are going to lure all of you into the church auditorium to exploit you. Now listen tonight. Even in our hospitals, doctors do not keep patients longer than necessary. They know their duty is to heal and discharge, not to detain. So, if a doctor will not keep for a year, why then would God want to keep you? I mean, just as an what? Want to keep you sitting endlessly in the church week after week, year after week. Why? Doctor Nimpoye Yankopon abode no. Anyame born and said through him obesa yare no. Doctor nim so to keep you or hospital for more than whatever. Doctor be no bit for like a year. Oh yeah then 1 year. Oh yeah then hospital. E see discharge. Onumpo nyame aye ne say e so den oboa no sound yare no discharge. How much God? How much more God? The omnipresence, omnipotent. Fie ne ye kotie nyame asem na adekunti ma ye koe no saade no ye betumi nya ho ayaresa na saade ne ye de koe no ye betumi nya saade no so e wo ne ntem so edi nti na ma ye koe e ye mpa ye bi se bibi ehwe na no bebem ne ye ko ne ye kotraw ne ye ikikoma gadu sei enim ne ade eni leku na afimuni na sa nyankopon twedi ampon ye obosoro created the entire universe. No, I will not hear thy prayer and I will not hear thy cry until you scream for what? 10 years in that same auditorium. Who is this God? Now, folks, what exactly is God still looking for in that church auditorium, a grand cathedral? Think about it. Edie pa na Yankopon hwehwe free wo. Edie be pa na Yankopon hwehwe free wo sa ni pe yiwa. Woda so te sa asori we ya empire bebrebe yi esu bebrebe a wechi gu for me. No. Wontie wo ne, wontie wo da koso na transfer them. Wo this mind game of exploitation. When say that asofo ni wiwi amadwene. Enti won say asofo ni bebre akogye mmosia abesi so mudan akese atremu more with the deception still at you. Say they are creating a space enipa mra yedo mo ko so ahememu akromfo asefo. Oh Christmas me say ochina start looking, you will see their signboards. From tomorrow, me say makai fawani hwe ochina wonam kroma biawani hwe street ni mu hwe signboards no so instead somebody signboard na be ye bibi papa bia e be bro mine ni fe adani what that ends nothing but the money, we don't need your money for anything. We have our own thing. No one catch until I saw no what they hiding. But hey, until I saw them one I would know. Man ye, hurrah. We still miss mechanic. Today, I'm glad because our women who for years have been exploited, abused, and hypnotized by dogmatic religious messages, once described as weaker vessels, are now awakening They are rising with strength, with awareness, and with renewed sense of purpose. The days of silent submission are over. Come on, man. As often be young women and women in a certain be if you women go so te. If you say no, sana they are often here in a be a nada so. One among such women has spoken so.
The members that are so bit one copy 500 are starting business, and you are telling us to contribute and give it to a pastor to buy a car because it's a man of God. And people in the Bible were living a luxurious life, so a pastor needs to drive a Range Rover. Now it's your turn. What are you trying to tell me? There's a member sitting in the church who needs 1,000 Ghana cedis. There's a member in the church needs 1,000 Ghana cedis to start up a business, to pay the child school fees, and you are telling me, Eric, to come and contribute to a pastor to buy Range Rover. Are you kidding me?
All right.
I should take off a pastor. You know, sometimes they be a harvest. They be a money coffee. They be a harvest. They be a coffee niama.
No, but you know, I feel like sometimes it's also
it's just too much.
Sometimes it's also the members.
It's just too much.
It's sometimes.
See, we have churches that they'll be in the pastor, appreciating the members. There is this woman, I've forgotten her name. Every Christmas, you get to the church and all the seats, they are pack of rice for all the members. December, but not Pastor Bekacho said November we are doing harvest to build the church. Church now building. Why would the Kwaku name? It's not for the members, and there's a member they only in your bed. Now, omo year offering na. Your bed is not na high table. When we scan your Kwaku, sorry, you are going to deliver some water from that. Church, this church thing. Fire. If you be pastor where you won't drive Range Rover, do your work and buy your Range Rover. And with our money, make we use and build the church. And let them know that the church will be for all of us. So if you remember, baby, then they tell we say it is documents not why you didn't want to. So it is high time make we show that
more fire. More fire. I love it.
No.
The submission Eric gave was a break.
What a or councilman who here 10 years. Religious, but look into the space. He said, will definitely expose, will unravel. The grounds will be shaking.